Every night, your body transforms into a factory, quietly running its most essential operations. The day shift is loud. The machines hum. Production never stops until midnight. Around midnight, a foreman walks the floor and shuts down the main production line. He hands the keys to a new crew. Their job isn't to build, it's to repair. The night crew inspects every system, audits every process, and fixes what the day broke. A clock embedded in nearly every cell coordinates this entire shift schedule with precision. At 3 a.m., you wake up, not from anxiety, from a scheduled shift change. That middle-of-night waking isn't a malfunction. It's one of biology's most sophisticated designs. Your body is not passive during sleep. It's running a highly organized biological operation. Sleep is not a flat line. It's a story, and most people never read it. Sleep moves in stages, not a flat 8 hours, but a complex, shifting architecture. Think of sleep as an elevator descending through floors, from light to deepest. The lobby is fragile. A sound, a shift, a thought, and you're wide awake again. In the deep basement, brain waves slow to rolling pulses. This is true restoration. Growth hormone floods the bloodstream. Tissues rebuild. The immune system runs its maintenance cycle. Your immune cells march in formation during sleep, maintaining, defending, keeping the system intact. Blood pressure drops. Temperature falls. Your vitals shift into full recovery mode. The first half of your night is dominated by deep, slow-wave restoration sleep. Most people imagine sleep as a flat 8-hour line. It is nothing like that. The true architecture of sleep is complex. Deep waves and light phases alternating all night. Around 2 to 4 a.m., the balance tips. Deep sleep yields, and REM takes over. During REM, your brain becomes almost as active as it is when fully awake. Your eyes move rapidly beneath closed lids. Vivid dreams are being actively constructed right now. Your muscles are temporarily paralyzed, so you don't act out what your dreaming brain creates. REM sleep consolidates emotions, sparks creativity, and prunes neural pathways for the day ahead. REM is a lighter state. The elevator isn't on the basement floor anymore. In this lighter state, almost anything, sound, temperature, a biological signal, can pull you up. This is not a malfunction. The shift is changing. Everything is proceeding exactly as designed. Your ancestors didn't sleep the way you think they did. Waking at night was normal. Before artificial light, people slept in 2 segments, and the gap between them was natural. Historical records describe first sleep and second sleep as a natural, accepted human pattern. Between the 2 sleeps, people reflected, tended fires, and were simply awake with their thoughts. That middle-of-night brain state is open, contemplative, not anxious, not broken, naturally alert. The alarm went off when we invented the alarm clock. Industrial schedules changed everything. Artificial light compressed natural segmented sleep into one prescribed block and called the seams broken. The 3 a.m. wake-up didn't become a problem until we decided it was one. Not all 3 a.m. wakings are the same. Different mechanisms open the same door differently. Cortisol follows a precise 24-hour rhythm, rising in the second half of every night. When cortisol is dysregulated, its rise comes too early, and it feels like being jolted awake. Heart slightly elevated, mind suddenly alert, scanning for threat. This is cortisol, not anxiety. The brain primed by cortisol reaches for worry. The physiology came first, anxiety followed. Cortisol surges, wakefulness hits, anxiety fills the gap. Physiology creates psychology, not the other way. Understanding this changes everything. The cortisol came first. The panic was just along for the ride. Glucose is the brain's primary fuel, and the body manages it carefully through every night. A late-night sugary meal can cause blood sugar to dip dangerously low by 3 a.m. The liver sends an alarm to the adrenal glands. The signal is urgent. Wake up. Adrenaline floods the body, heart pounding, mind racing. No external cause, purely an internal alarm. A small protein snack before bed can stabilize blood sugar and restructure your entire night. Core body temperature drops as you fall asleep. That drop is a trigger for sleep itself. In the second half of the night, temperature naturally rises, just below the threshold of waking. A warm room, heavy blankets, or alcohol can push that temperature across the waking threshold. In perimenopause, hormonal fluctuations collide with the REM temperature curve right at 3 or 4 a.m. This is physiology. It has a name, and it has interventions that actually work. Sleep apnea collapses the airway repeatedly through the night, and most people never know it. Apnea events cluster in REM sleep, when airway muscles are at their most relaxed. Oxygen drops, adrenaline fires. The sleeper jolts awake at 3 a.m., breathless and confused. Many people with undiagnosed sleep apnea are treated for anxiety. The real cause is never addressed. It's a confluence, circadian timing, REM architecture, and a physiological trigger, all converging at once. The architecture opens a door, lighter REM sleep, and the trigger walks right through it. Consistent sleep and wake times stabilize the circadian rhythm and shrink that early cortisol spike. Bright morning light anchors your circadian clock. It's one of the most powerful tools you have. Blue light at night delays and distorts the clock. Screens after dark cost you more than you know. A cool room, around 66 degrees, supports the natural temperature drop that deepens sleep. That glass of wine 4 hours ago? It triggered this exact REM rebound, waking at 3 a.m. Your body runs calculations on a timeline you cannot see and surfaces the results as experience. That particular quality of 3 a.m. alertness isn't random. Now you know what it actually is. Underneath the experience of waking is machinery, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Standing at this seam in your sleep, you're no longer afraid. You understand what it is. The shift is changing. Day crew out, night crew in. The handoff is clean and deliberate. The message surfacing at 3 a.m. is not anxiety, it is physiology, and that changes everything. Physiology responds to evidence. Light, food, temperature, timing, these are the levers you actually control. Once you understand the mechanism, you stop fighting the waking and start investigating it instead. Adjust the conditions: sleep timing, light management, room temperature, evening diet. Tick them off one by one. With the right conditions, the night crew works undisturbed, and so do you. The full arc of a night's sleep, laid out. It's not chaos. It's a constellation map. Everything you need to understand the night is in this manual. The night crew wrote it themselves. Your body runs 2 shifts. Day crew builds, night crew repairs. Both are essential. Neither rests. During deep sleep, the brain becomes a quiet library, filing memories, ordering the day's experience. During REM, the brain becomes a creative studio, connecting ideas, finding meaning, making unexpected links. Deep sleep dominates the first half. REM dominates the second. The night has a shape. Sitting up at 3 a.m. with understanding instead of panic, that's what this knowledge feels like. Sleep architecture has been preserved across millions of years of evolution. It was designed this way. Cortisol responds to consistency, to timing, to stress reduction. It can be regulated. It is not fixed. That late sugary meal at 10 p.m. drew a direct line to this waking at 3 a.m. A small protein snack on the nightstand, a stable blood sugar curve, a full, uninterrupted night. Open the curtains, let morning light in. The circadian clock snaps into alignment with an almost audible click. A dark, cool bedroom, undisturbed sleep waves on the monitor. This is what optimal conditions look like. Alcohol suppresses REM early, then triggers a rebound surge. It's a trade you never agreed to. Both sleeping soundly past 3 a.m., clocks on the nightstand, undisturbed, exactly as the design intended. The night shift is running smoothly, machines humming, ledgers updated, smooth operation, no disruptions tonight. Every stage mapped, every trigger marked, every mechanism labeled. The full night, finally understood. Inside the sleeping body, invisible calculations run continuously. Hormones, signals, temperature, silently, automatically, all night long. The 3 a.m. clock, reimagined as a compass, cortisol, glucose, temperature, apnea, each one navigable. With understanding, The dark path ahead becomes walkable. The unknown becomes known. The fear becomes curiosity, millions of years in the making. The night crew has been perfecting this shift since before history. Before, anxiety at 3 a.m. After, calm recognition. Same waking, completely different understanding of what it means. A CPAP mask, an open airway, a stable sleep graph, the apnea solution, quietly working all night. Hormonal fluctuations can be smooth. Cooling, timing, therapy. The wave doesn't have to break so hard. Two people awake at 3 a.m. by candlelight. Calm, unhurried, ancestral, exactly as it once was. Every system working in concert. Hormones, temperature, circadian rhythm, sleep stages, all glowing, all in harmony. Stepping into dawn, rested. The night factory fades behind you. The work was done. You just slept through it. A sleep log, a clock, a meal note, a temperature reading. Self-knowledge, built one night at a time. The circadian rhythm as a 24-hour wheel. Hormone peaks, dips, day and night in perfect order. Old understanding, anxiety. New understanding, a biological seam. Same moment, completely different relationship to it. Dawn at the factory windows. Audit stamped complete. Keys handed back. A good night's work is done. Shift change. Cortisol rising. This is the design. Not something to fear, something to recognize. Understanding your sleep architecture. Earned, not given. The knowledge that makes the night navigable. The full night as a landscape. Hills, plateaus, and a glowing valley at 3 a.m. You're here, the body's message, sent through the dark, not anxiety, physiology. It was always physiology, a 3 a.m. clock, surrounded not by dread, but by every mechanism now clearly understood. Walking away from the factory at sunrise, calm, informed, ready for whatever the next night brings. 4 mechanisms, 4 solutions: cortisol, blood sugar, temperature, apnea, each one addressed, each one manageable. One known star in a vast sky. 3 a.m. Not a threat, just one understood point among many, standing back to back, knowledge radiating outward. The night holds no more surprises than it should. All systems green. Night crew complete. The body running exactly as it was designed to run. Every sleeping city is one enormous coordinated night shift. Billions of factories, all running the same operation. The book closes. The lamp clicks off. The story of 3 a.m. Finally understood, finally finished. Both asleep, both factories humming. The night crew working quietly inside each of them. All is well. Learn the mechanism. Adjust the conditions. Let the night crew work. That's all it ever needed. The foreman tips his cap at dawn. See you tomorrow night. The shift will run again. Thank you, night crew, for every repair made, every system audited, every quiet hour of work. Walking into the dark, no longer afraid. Knowledge floating alongside, lighting the path forward. The clock on the nightstand. 3 a.m. Soft light. No fear. Just one moment in a long, intelligent night. From above, the whole body, every department lit, every system labeled, all of it working together. The final gear clicks into place. The sleep mechanism, complete. Step back, take it in. 3 in the morning, eyes open, and just one calm thought. The factory is running. All is well. The full story of the night, unrolled end to end, from first sleep to morning. Every chapter visible, stepping into sunrise, toolkit in hand, light, diet, timing, temperature, everything you need, and nothing you don't. A single clock, glowing softly in the dark. 3 a.m. Understood, unthreatening, and exactly as it should be.